There's nothing like a good cleanup. Residents of Yonge Street were in for a treat today, so stay close for that. And did you know that fly fishing is a very lucrative business? Our Felicity Darville has the details ahead. Plus, the International Men's Day organization wants to take a bite out of crime. And coming up in sports, day one of the NACAC Track and Field Championship is underway.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Well, it's Friday, the most favorite day of the week, not to mention the fact that it's Entertainment Friday, and tonight we welcome Papa Smurf, who's going to help kick off Happy Hour for us. But before we get into Happy Hour, let's dive right into the news. After about 5 to 6 months, officers of the Centerville Urban Renewal Center decided it was time to grab their rakes, brooms, and weed whackers and remove an unsightly buildup of waste on Yonge Street. Officer in charge of urban renewal and community policing, Chief Superintendent Darby Pratt, led the cleanup after receiving multiple complaints from residents.
The day you passed this and I saw, we saw it fit to put down the gun, to put down the handcuff, and get out here in our CVs and clean the street of Yonge Street. This is an ongoing project that we are doing. From time to time, you will be seeing us in different streets doing the same thing. Maybe in Chippenham, you may see us tomorrow, or in Pinewood doing the same thing. With school about to open right here, with all the debris that was piled up here this morning, we approximately remove about maybe over 5 tons of garbage.
Thanks to partners like Bahamas Waste Management, who offered their services free of charge, and a civilian passerby who saw the officers' efforts and didn't hesitate to pitch in, they got the job done. But not without leaving this warning for future offenders.
As a gentleman who came by this morning, we didn't know him. He had a conversation with Inspector Leary, and when I turned around again, he was on the ground cleaning. You know, we have something handsome for him, and we want to say thank you to him too. He came and he did his civic duty as part of being a Bahamian. That is what we are looking for. Anybody be fine dumping garbage in this area with the police cleanup, they will have to see us.
Recreational fishing has the potential to decrease the country's deficits and significantly increase its revenue. That according to one tourism official who has left the brick and mortar of the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation to take to the skies and the seas, promoting fly fishing throughout the country. Felicity Darville tells us more.
The Ministry of Tourism's Flat Fishing Industry Development Unit is actively promoting the Bahamas to recreational fishers around the world. And as consultant Joel Moxie tells ZNS News, there's a lot of money to be made.
We are having great numbers. Recreational, perhaps many Bahamians might not know, recreational fishing is the largest economic generator in the Family Islands. We are generating, we know, pretty close to $400 million a year. In the United States, the American Sports Fishing Association pegs recreational fishing at $1.1 trillion. In Florida, recreational fishing is generating $9.0 billion.
Moxie was attending this week's SBDC's Grand Award ceremony for fly fishers, where 27 Bahamian businesses received close to $1 million.
So for us in the Bahamas, if we can train our people and get our industry up to speed so we can benefit from the recreational fishing industry, just imagine of us inheriting 5% of that business. That's larger than, that would be larger than our, realistically will be larger than our GDP, which is $14 billion. So this industry has lots to offer, particularly for young people. We want young people to enter the industry because they can start out as guides, business owners, but they have an opportunity to move into marine science.
He spoke to us at Andros Island Bone Fishing Club, which is gearing up to take part in the Bahamas Bone Fishing Championships. It culminates in Black Point Exuma this October.
We have over $50,000 in prizes. We have 3 proud sponsors, the Integra Group, Bonefish Tapping and Trust, Jimmy Wines and Spirits. And we want to invite all fishing guides from across the Bahamas to invite their clients from abroad to come and participate. You can reach out to us through the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism by going to www.bahamas.com or emailing me, joelmoxie@bahamas.com. Very easy.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
Thanks, Felicity. A local civic organization is doing its part to put a dent in the escalating crime wave and reduce the social ills impacting men in the country. International Men's Day Bahamas organization meeting with various civic groups and governmental agencies to devise strategies to combat the challenges facing men in the country. International Men's Day president is Dr. Henry Higgins.
Police forces here, Urban Endurance here, we have Ministry of Social Services here, and a number of other NGOs. We've come together to collaborate so that we can work together to deal with some of the issues of men in our nation. And right now in the prison, there are many men who don't know what it is to be a man. They don't even know what a father is. So that's one of our goals, to implement programs in the prison where we can be surrogate fathers to these men in the prison and where we can actually help them. And when they come out, it does not stop there. We are with them all the way. So this program is about collaborating, getting to the streets, getting into the community.
Representatives from several governmental and civic organizations at that meeting believe collaboration is crucial in addressing men's issues.
From the onset, many of these young men came from broken homes. Many had what we'd consider to be a bad break in life. Many didn't have a father figure or a positive role model. And as a result, they just went the wrong path. So for us at BDOCS, we have implemented a number of programs thanks to our commissioner.
Out of this meeting, we're bringing together a number of stakeholders, in particular men who are involved in programs to deal with the crime situation. So what we're doing as a group, we're bringing together all of the different facets of society. We always talk about everybody operating in silos, and so we're bringing together stakeholders. All of us are going to put some plans together, and then we're going to be able to support each other.
Well, still to come, it's Entertainment Friday, so we're kicking off happy hour here. And tonight, our talent is none other than Papa Smurf. Our weatherman, Basil Dean, is also on the other side of the break, so stay close.
It's hot outside, but inside the savings are super cool at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. JBI long grain rice, 5 pounds, $3.79. Jakar vegetable or canola oil, 40 ounces, $4.49. Rainbow green or dry pigeon peas, 15 ounces, $1.39. Sweet strawberries, 1 pound, $4.99. Whole chickens, $1.89 per pound. Super savings all summer long at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before things get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk or catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
Shop early to get your uniforms and catch Janae's Uniform Center's buy 4, get 1 free sale. Free monogrammed and regular school shirts, dry fit and cotton polos, jumpers, skirts, boys long and short pants, PE shorts, underclothes, tights, socks, neckties, belts, sleeping mats, hair accessories, and character work desk. Get 50% off backpacks, lunch bags, and raincoats. Buy 4 school shirts, get 1 free. Buy 2 skirts, jumpers, or pants, get the third 50% off. Need embroidery and monogramming done? Visit Janae's Uniform Center early. Beat the back-to-school rush. Janae's Chesapeake Road back-to-school special. Restrictions apply.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast, and in the tropics, Aaron is now a hurricane, packing winds of 75 miles per hour. As of 5 o'clock this afternoon, it was some 365 miles to the east of the northern Leeward Islands, still moving towards the west-northwest at 17 miles per hour, and we expect some rapid intensification over the next 2 to 3 days as it moves into some warmer waters of the Atlantic, and Aaron is expected to become a major hurricane by Saturday, and we're talking about winds in excess of 111 miles per hour. And by late Sunday, early Monday, it should be well to the northeast of the Turks and Caicos Islands, and by that time we'll start to experience a very large sea swells, northerly sea swells, as that system takes that turns towards the northwest and eventually towards the north, keeping it well to the east of us. But the major impact will be those large swells as we go into next week. And our live weather radar showing some showers passing just to the south of the capital. We also have a few more showers on the west side of Andros as well. And our boating forecast tonight for the northwestern islands tonight right through Saturday. Easterly winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Now the low tide that will take place at 7:46 tonight, but another low tide at 7:50 tomorrow morning. Now for the central and southeastern islands through Saturday, easterly winds at 15 to 20 knots, wave heights 4 to 7 feet. So small craft are asked to exercise caution in the central Bahamas tonight and tomorrow. Now as we take you into Sunday in the northwestern islands, the winds will fall off though. Light and variable, flat seas, low tide 8:52 in the morning, with the high tide taking place at 3:30 in the afternoon. Now for the central and southeastern islands on Sunday, winds continue at 15 to 20 knots, but we'll see those winds back in as Aaron gets a little closer, becoming northeast at 15 to 20 knots. The wave height still at 4 to 7 feet, so small craft should still continue to exercise caution in the central and southeastern islands on Sunday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Keep up about 1,000 inside a bra. She want a young man come and rev that engine like car. I think she graduate with my mom. But when she calling, no slapping, no, I tell her I coming now. She's keep up about 1,000 inside a bra. She want a young man come and rev that engine like car. I think she graduate with my mom. But when she calling, no slapping, no, I tell her I coming now.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Marlena.
Thanks, Basil. Tonight, we're going to have a real treat with the performance of Papa Smurf. But first, we're going to have a little chat with him. So let's start by welcoming him to Access Now. Welcome.
Thank you. Good for having me.
Now, can we start off with just telling us how long have you been in the business and what kind of attracted you into getting into music?
I've been performing for actually about 13 years now. And just music, man. It's like when you hear songs them on the radio, especially Rake and Scrape, they kind of ignite something inside you, and I just wanted to be a part of it, so I actually just dove into it and tried to become a Rake and Scrape artist.
Amazing. And now, are you full-time in your craft, or are you still trying to juggle a 9 to 5?
I'm part-time, trying to get full-time, so doing stuff like this will help me get full-time.
Sure, for sure. And when you're not performing, what are you doing? Do you have any other hobbies?
Fishing, swimming, anything outdoors, but music always on my mind. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you're from Grand Bahama?
Freeport, Grand Bahama.
I'm from Grand Bahama.
I'm from actually 8 Mile Rock.
Okay, yes. Very
I'm from 8 Mile Rock,
Jonestown. Oh, you're from Freeport.
Yeah.
How is Grand Bahama? How's it going over there?
Grand Bahama actually on the up and up right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on business-wise. Getting up there.
Amazing. And now, do you find that you have as many opportunities for your craft over there as you do in Nassau or around the islands?
Yeah, I would say it balances itself off. Yeah, so, yeah.
And what are you going to be performing for us tonight?
I'm going to be performing my song, Jokiana.
Now, what has the response been? I'm excited to hear it, but what has the response been to this song since it came out?
A lot of people don't know what Jokiana means, so they're making up their own, crazy thoughts about it. I kind of refuse to tell people what it is because...
Leave it mysterious.
It's exactly. As long as they're thinking about it and want to know what it is, they want more. There you go.
We definitely want to hear it. We're so excited to see it later. And it was so nice chatting with you. But now it's time for us to turn things over to ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
NACAC Track and Field Championships underway over in Grand Bahama. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
Biggest night this November 1st. Join Alliance Promotions, YBE Promotions, Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, and Bahamas Air as they present the Fall in Love 90s R&B Concert Series at the National Stadium Ground. Performing for the first time, Tyrese comes to Bahamas to deliver an unforgettable performance. Also performing R&B sensation Uncle Sam. The Fall in Love 90s R&B Concert Series, Saturday, November 1st at the National Stadium Ground, Nassau. Tyrese and Uncle Sam together for the first time in Nassau. Advance tickets are available now at all Cash and Go locations, or log on to cashandgobahamas.com for info. Call 242-427-8111 or call 242-357-0116. Be there.
The DRM Authority 2025 Official Hurricane Shelter List. New Providence Community Center, Blake Road. Samuel and Cornelia Williams Community Center, the Salvation Army, Meadow Street. Reverend Dr. O.A. Pratt Educational Building, St. John's Native Baptist Church, Augusta and Meeting Street. The Remnant Tabernacle Praise reserved for Aftermath, Carmichael Road. Epworth Hall, Ebenezer Methodist Church for use by homeless and persons with physical disabilities, Shirley Street. St. Barnabas Church, Wolf and Blue Hill Roads. Maranatha Seventh-day Adventist Church, Prince Charles Drive, the Salvation Army, Mackey Street. Pilgrim Baptist Temple, St. James Street. New Bethlehem Baptist Church, Independence Drive. Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church, Tony Williams Darling Highway. Agape Full Gospel Baptist Church, Kennedy Subdivision. New Dimension Ministries, Joe Farrington Road. Church of God Convention Center, Joe Farrington Road. Berea Seventh-day, Blue Hill Road South. Canon Neil E. Roach Hall, Holy Cross Anglican Church, Highbury Park. Ebenezer Mission Baptist, Charles Vincent Street. St. Mary's Hall, Fox Hill, on top of the hill. Epiphany Anglican Church, Prince Charles Drive.
The draw promo, take one.
Blessings, this is the ancient man.
All right, the draw promo, take two.
You prefer to give them McDonald's before you could give them peas and rice?
Man, ancient man, what you doing, man? Take three.
If the bugger man ever beg you, don't give him none. If he try to hold you and hide your great God, break off and run. If he say you look sweet and juicy, watch it. He just wants some, cause if the bugger man ever bite you, meow. The Drop. I don't mean drop nothing, it's the Drop Show. It's music, culture, art, entertainment.
Trust me, y'all ain't never want to miss this energy on The Drop.
So you could drop for the drop.
Yeah, little mama, bust the drop. Look out for the drop coming this fall.
Strong family bonds provide a crucial support system, often filling the gaps that might otherwise lead to reliance on social assistance.
If we get the family structure support system right, you won't see adult children willingly putting their parents in senior citizens' homes. You won't see anyone putting children up for adoption. We should be the safety net for when the family begins to have some challenges.
Addressing the root causes of dependency is essential, as our goal is to shift the focus from merely providing aid to fostering self-reliance.
We must be prepared to move persons from dependency to self-sufficiency to economic empowerment. And I'm asking the public to join us on this journey.
This has been the Heartbeat Brief, an inside look at the Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting.
Over the nation's second city, the 2025 NACAC Senior Track and Field Championships officially getting underway over the Grand Bahamas Sports Complex. Dozens of athletes throughout the region set to compete as they prepare for next month's World Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Our Northern Services reporter Matthew Martinborough catches up with head coach Andrew Stiles.
The North American, Central American, and Caribbean Athletic Championships are returning to the Bahamas. Team Bahamas head coach Andrew Tynes says despite the last-minute confirmation on the venue, Team Bahamas is ecstatic to perform on home soil.
Because, you know, most of the athletes are Olympic champions, Olympians, world champion, and regional champions. So pretty much they were able to adjust.
And Tynes commends the powers that be who ensured that NACAC remained a possibility this year.
I was really proud that Bahamas was able to step up and the hostess, you know, because you have all the great countries like United States and all those big countries didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, it's really good for equality.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Matthew Martinborough. Back to you, Amajal.
And that's been your TGIF Sports. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.
Yo, it's E-Man, the one and only, and I want y'all to tune into Entertainment Fridays on Access Now every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Who knows? Your favorite Bahamian artist might end up showing their face. But you gotta watch to find out.
I don't know, but what kind of cars is this parking on? He ain't even know where to park. Yeah, that's them parking. Look at this way. Like, he ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him. That's them parking. Yeah, that's how they get. No, you can't park him. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. On the gas spot, Boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad, big bro. And he got a sticker inside. This ain't this mother. We gotta move. This is honey gas spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
In 1953, the United States began using a female name for storms. And by 1978, both male and female names were used to identify northern Pacific storms. This was then adopted in 1979 for storms in the Atlantic Basin. The National Hurricane Center does not control the naming of tropical storms. Instead, there is a strict procedure established by the World's Meteorological Organization for Atlantic hurricanes. There is a list of male and female names which are used on a 6-year rotation. The only time that there is a change is if the storm is so deadly or costly that the future use of its name on a different storm would be inappropriate. These are the names of the storms for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Andrea, Barry, Chantal, Dexter, Aaron, Ferdinand, Gabrielle, Umberto, Imelda, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor, Olga, Pablo, Rebecca, Sebastian, Tanya, Van, Wendy. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Disaster Risk Management Authority.
You're looking at Saunders Beach from a drone's eye view. That shot was captured by Kyson Miller. Saunders Beach is a popular spot in Western New Providence, but it's time for us to take a trip to lay low in Bimini. Let's go. The 56th annual Glens Road Race is now history. It was started back in 1964 by a teacher couple from Eleuthera and later adopted by Glen Roll. Even though Glen is no longer with us, the tradition carries on. Well, after suffering a broken ankle, bronchitis, and pneumonia this year, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, was still able to keep up his tradition of participating in the race. Good job, Minister Mitchell. And now, just as promised, here's the one and only Papa Smurf with Jukiano.
Oh, I go in dancing as for that Jukiano. I go in dancing as for that Jukiana. And when I find that Jukiana, I'm searching for. I can Jukiana till I can't Jukiana no more. I sail in dancing as on a mailboat. And I carry in with me my coconut rum. And I don't care to see anyone when I get there. I just want Jukiana to welcome me when I come. So I go in dancing as for that Jukiana. I go in dancing as for that Jukiana. And when I find that Jukiana I'm searching for, I can Jukiana till I can't Jukiana no more. They say they got good Jukiana in Agua. And God Island say the Jukiana the best. But the reason why I go in dancing Nassau, cause Nassau Jukiana is better than the rest. So I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. And when I find that Jukiana I'm searching for, I can Jukiana till I can't Jukiana no more. Oh, they say they got good Jukiana all over these islands. But if you want the real good Jukiana, guess where you gotta go? You gotta go Nassau. That's right. So I walking up and down all over Bay Street, and I stop to take a rock out of my shoe. And when I stop in front of this little hotel, I feel so much Jukiana, I didn't know what to do. So I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. And when I find that Jukiana I'm searching for, I can Jukiana till I can't Jukiana no more. I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. All right. I go in dancing Nassau for that Jukiana. And when I find that Jukiana I'm searching for, I can Jukiana till I can't Jukiana no more. Pa pa para pa 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 para pa pa para. Pa para pa 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 para pa para pa pa para. Pa para pa 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 para pa para pa pa para. Pa para pa para pa para para pa para pa.
You can tell he really means it, and I think we're all ready to get our Friday night started now. That does it for Access Now for tonight. Make sure you join us next week when we're going back to school. And stay tuned for our friend Royston Jones with the last newscast of the night. Good night, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining us.
At Rusty Bethel Drive, I'm Paisol Forbes. This is ZNS.